I've never done this.
I think we're live. We might be live.
Maybe.
I think we are live.
Are we?
I'm pretty sure we are. It says streaming live. This is what happens when Dunham's
Not here
out of the office for like 1 second. And we don't even know whether we're actually live or not. And I'm sure we're live, but if we're live, everybody say hi. Say hi.
Say hello. Canna, you there? Help us out, bud.
Oh, we're definitely live.
All right.
Hello.
There's always a delay, though. It always takes a...
Hello.
There it is.
So, guys, so as you can see, there's no Dunham today.
We are Dunham free.
I was going to make a...
Dunham.
He's Dunham less, that's right. I was going to make a horrible sex change operation joke, but
You're going to feel bad
he's
when it
not
comes
out,
true?
not out for that. Not out for that.
We assume.
So I'm going to take over for a little bit here. Next week, Michael Shore will be back. Everybody boo. Apparently that was the word on the street.
Really?
We do that for Michael now because he's watching, and
Right.
we just boo him.
Boo.
And I'm with Chris.
Hey. I'm Chris.
What do you do, buddy?
Not much.
You do, that's very true. That's very true.
Supervisor.
You're already getting chance on the board, right?
Thank you, Canna.
Beast,
I have
beast,
some words.
beast.
I'm gonna have some words for you later, my friend.
Yeah, just wait.
saw your
Based on
video
a specific
today,
video.
We're pulling out the telestrator.
Uh-huh. That's gonna be good. No, I'm Vanderleest, as many of you know me, environment artist here at U4iA, and I'm gonna talk about environments today.
You will a little bit.
A little bit.
And we're also joined by Sabrina, by popular demand,
Mhm.
back.
I was here last week. Hi again. I do animation. A lot of movement.
That's right. All the
All I
pones.
do.
All the pones. That's fun. So I'll try to be like proper, like Dunham, and go, hey, whoa, hey, welcome to Offensive Combat. Free to play,
Mm-hmm. I've heard that.
top quality AAA in a browser, right? You should know it's open,
We've got Sabrina's mic not working.
Uh-oh.
Bros.
bros. How's that?
Is
Oh,
that-
I
is
can
that
hear it now.
better?
Oh, and we're back.
Uh-huh. There it is.
And there we go.
Sorry.
So, back to it. So, free to play in a browser.
Mhm.
We're now open beta, right? So you can go to offensivecombat.com right away and actually play. And there's tons of people playing. There's a bunch of people already. Looks like they're lining up inside the chat room here. A lot of familiar faces.
They
That's
are.
cool.
Welcome all.
So what are we going to talk about today?
Our drop.
We're going to talk about Halloween launch stuff,
Yes.
right? All the art stuff that people are playing this week. We're going to talk about performance improvements that we made for at least some people. We're going to talk about launching servers in Europe coming up, which I know a
exciting.
lot of our European players are looking forward to not lagging so much.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk a little bit about what Sabrina's been working on, and hopefully she can tease some of the new stuff that's going to be coming online. And the same for Chris.
How do you want me to do that? You want me to get up and
Do
act it out?
do
Yeah.
actual animation.
Mime it a little bit.
That'd be hilarious. So we'd absolutely love you to do that.
I'm not sure.
And then what else is there? What's up with gun rentals?
What is
right?
up with
and
gun
so
rentals?
I'll be
Chris?
explaining
tell
that.
us?
I'll be explaining that because there's a lot of questions around that. We made some changes this week.
Demand.
Demands,
Mhm.
questions, yes, sure.
Anger. There's been some
Yeah, some of that.
Wall of hate.
rage.
This is what I do.
Yeah.
We also had an event with a couple of bands this week. We're not going to talk about this week
You just did.
because
Well,
Michael
yeah,
Shore
you just-
apparently is such a jet
just
setter.
did.
He does the
You have failed.
Way to go.
Nice job.
he does well in detail.
Okay.
In detail. Shore is such a jet setter. He's apparently on a plane, doesn't have time to actually give us an update on
Nice.
the
Sipping
event.
gin and juice in first class, just flying around.
Clearly.
And, yeah. Mhm.
Yep. And he's not here today, so probably drunk still.
Probably.
Um,
Definitely.
Probably meth, something.
Something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shooting up in an alley. Whatever. He does that.
Talk a little bit about an upcoming mode, Terminator mode, which we showed a little bit in some video last week. We've been having a lot of fun with that.
Yep.
And then Dunham made me say giveaway T-shirts.
Giveaway
yeah.
T-shirts.
Yes.
We have,
We have to think of while we're
Good.
doing the show today. We've got to think of a good T-shirt giveaway thing because we're
Scraping the bottom of the barrel
Yeah,
here.
well, we're just throwing.
You're just throwing them away.
Yeah.
I mean, short of having a t-shirt gun that we can catapult at people. It's
I would, yeah.
That sounds like a Flash game in the making.
Mm-hmm.
Can we actually Flash game shoot people in the? Yeah, I'm gonna think about that. We're gonna work on that. We're gonna do a little bit something different. I'm gonna play the trailer real quick, and then we're gonna come back in just a second. No, we're not.
Lies. That's interesting.
In war, extreme circumstances call for extreme measures.
And we're back.
My God, that game looks good.
It's pretty awesome, isn't
If you
it?
want to play, just log on to offensivecombat.com.
Is that where I go?
sign up.
I did.
That's fantastic.
I did see that. I
Free to
did.
play.
I did see one thing, which was Canna saying he misses the throwdown taunt. That's actually coming back
Yeah.
at the end of this month.
It didn't actually go anywhere. It just took,
It's a little hiatus.
A little,
Little hiatus. We're gonna do some different stuff today. We're gonna do some different segments of the show we haven't done before.
Look
Now
at
that-
Rage the Cat is stoking the fire here. We're going to get to that. We are going to get to that video in great detail.
Oh, I've got it all set up.
Yeah.
So we'll get to that. That'll be at the end of the show.
do you have your equipment?
My Quitmonk, we've got it.
You've got your equipment.
Oh, the
Prepped and ready.
things so you can perch. Can you
So
perch?
I can perch? No, I don't have my perching equipment
No
ready,
perching equipment.
unfortunately.
So we're gonna do shout outs. You know, we do them kind of individually as we see people in the chat room, and we always go, hey, Dublin Johnny and Can of Banana and all that. But I wanted to do a couple of things. I wanted to do some shout outs. We get sort of buzz from around the community and from around the country about upswells of people playing the game. We also get tons of feedback on the forums, really good feedback that helps us make the game a lot better. And so I wanted to take a second. Yeah, take a second. Yeah, take a second and know that we actually pay attention to you guys. So well, Chris is right. We don't really pay attention to you. We listen.
There's a-
We
Yeah.
hear it, but we don't listen.
Fair
right?
enough. Fair enough. Yeah, yeah.
Like we talked about. You know, like you
Yes,
hear it,
it's
but you're
a
not actually
wall.
listening.
There's a wall there.
Our resonant voice as well.
Mhm.
So I understand, and I heard this through the grapevine, that there's a groundswell for offensive combat going on in Southern California at Chaminade High School, right? Apparently, that's being talked
Are
about
we
in the hallways.
banned?
We're not banned yet.
Could we
What?
get
But
banned?
there's
'Cause that
definitely-
would be
Banned?
yeah.
We
I'm
kind
gonna
of
call the
like
school.
I kind of like
That's
the
how
idea
I
of being
started
banned.
reading those books.
Did
As
you
soon
know
as
that
they were
our
banned,
Did
I
you know our
started reading
first ad that we ran when we were doing that actually was banned? I don't know if you knew that, but that was it's not hard for us to get banned.
Chief
Um,
Rules already.
I wanted to say a special thanks to Andrew and John there, who I guess are spreading the word and just kind of organically
All
growing.
right,
So that's
well.
cool. We got a lot
Thank
of
you,
players
gentlemen.
coming from
Yeah.
Chaminade High School. So that's very cool.
Chaminade.
Dusty wanted me to make a call out to the Block family, right? They're great supporters, and Lilo, I believe it's their youngest daughter, plays the game actually more than anybody else
Wow.
now.
Nice.
So go. Who plays
Awesome.
too much? Who plays too much? Apparently. So
I like this.
I wanted to throw that out there.
Probably owns you, dude.
Probably. Big
I've-
shout out to Lilo.
I know I've been killed. I know I've been killed by her.
Go Leo.
And then some people from the forums. The Lurker,
Mhm.
right? Big fan of the commentary from the Lurker. Canna, of course.
We're,
Right.
we're
Thank
done
you,
with that
Canna.
guy. Screw Canna.
We kind of hate him. We
Whatever.
kind of love him. It's all right.
We're done.
Love
you
hate.
have a bromance. Just admit it.
All right. He's
Guami is another one that's a
Yep.
big
Mhm.
big guy in the forums. Jonah Shrub, Scooby Snacks.
Yep.
Who's also known as Sulaku, I think, on the forums.
They're great feedback from these guys. They're playing the game. They're letting us know what's up. They're killing us, which is good for our egos. So big grats to all you guys.
That's pretty awesome. So thanks
Yeah.
to all you guys. Oh, and there's a shout out for Lurker, and he's in. There he is. He's in. See, there you go.
Lurking right
Thank
there.
you for lurking
Yep.
as usual.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Keep it up, buddy.
That's awesome. Let me.
Lurker wants to know more about clans.
It's pretty awesome. I
yeah.
actually forgot to start the video. See, this
Oh.
is why I'm so rookie at this. They're looking at the cool background, but not
Where are
not
you?
really a lot of excitement.
Yeah, they're like, they
going
don't
on.
want to see us. They want to see the game.
This is actually footage from the event, from the band event that we'll be talking about more next week. But these are the bands actually going at it, and other players coming in to play with them.
Air guitars.
There are a lot of air guitars. Yeah, strangely, a lot of air guitars and a lot of hammer dance and a lot of crotch grabbing. Let's just put it that way. Also, right now in the game, we don't actually have leaderboards yet. Something that's coming online along with clans and some other stuff, which we don't talk a lot about, but those are big features that are coming online soon. So what I wanted to do actually for the next couple weeks, while we're having these features come online, is actually we ran a bunch of queries on the database, and we actually found out who are the top 10 players, who has the top kills, how many kills do they have,
Prepare yourself.
Top
'cause you may be
deaths.
shocked. Some people might think they're higher on the board than they are.
I think
I was
some people.
surprised.
I think some people will be excited that they're as high as they are.
Yeah.
I think some people will be like, "What the hell am I not on the top of the list for?"
Exactly.
And I
Means
think
you
we
need
need
to
to
work
go ahead and
harder.
preface this that this isn't necessarily top players. All right, this is
Okay, let's get this clear. Chris clearly thinks that there's a difference between highest level and best player. Really, it's not top player.
No,
really, it's best player. And so, since
that's
you
a
consider
dagger in my
yourself
heart. I'm too busy
best
making
player,
the game
but
to be
but
playing
when
all
you're
the
not
time.
when you're not making the game, you personally think of yourself as
Is this removing
one
water
of the
bottles
best-
from all of
This
this?
is
No, one of the
absolutely-
best,
This is
one of the
absolutely
best.
removing water bottles
One
from
of
the
the best.
equation.
One of
Water
the
bottles
best
does not factor in. He is an aimbot.
You're
He is a
ridic-
living, breathing aimbot.
I think he might be a robot.
Yeah, I completely agree. Cyborg. All right.
That's awesome.
Continue,
I love
please.
robots. I'm a big fan. So, you ready for this? This is crazy. So, number one, should we do 10 to 1 or 10 down, or should
Let's
we
do
go
10
1?
down. Let's do 10. Start
Okay,
at
so
Yeah.
number 10 top player by level, right? Not by skill.
I'm liking
A
where
lot
this
of that
going.
is hand in hand, but let's just
Yeah.
is Lyzerg Morphine. Never seen him in the game.
Yeah.
Clearly prolific player. Probably plays overnight when I'm not playing.
Yes.
Yep.
The next number 9 is Green Biznich. Interesting and creative name.
They were one of many colored businesses out there. Green, apparently,
Go
is
Biznich.
up at the top.
I'll tell you that the number 1 player should get a shirt if they're actually watching the show today.
Yes, if
True.
number 1 player is watching the stream and is commenting, if he shouts out to us, we will toss a shirt your way.
So that's number 9. Number 8 is Muskrat,
Muskrat.
spelled with a K.
That's
That's
the
right.
proper spelling.
Is that right?
That's,
That is.
I spell things Crat, C-R-A-T.
it's okay.
Yeah, that's all right. That's something wrong with me.
That's why you're not in the top 10.
I think
There's
a
a
lot
lot of other reasons why I'm not in the top 10. Number 7 is Knotted Hair. Knotted Hair. Level 29, by the way. This is when we start to get into the 30s.
Mm-hmm.
This is where it gets really painful, and I want to take full credit and pride in making you guys all stop, like running into a brick wall at about level 35. So, Risto09 is in the next spot.
Yep, he's good.
And then you start to get into people that are actually really familiar in terms of name. So, number 5 is Sulaco,
Right?
right?
Yeah.
Also known as Scooby Snacks. So go Sulaco, number 5, level 29. Can of Banana.
I've heard of this guy.
This guy? He's
not,
number 4. Number 4.
Not a lot of experience with him. He's probably a cheater. That's all I'm saying.
I'm pretty sure that anybody above or 5 and above is probably just hanging out in their own level,
yeah, just
shooting
yep.
and poning themselves.
Yep.
YouTube is
It'll happen.
Who's number 3? Number 3, Guami.
Go Wami.
Not surprised at all by this. Not surprised at all. I pretty much get killed anytime I see that guy. If I look at him from across the map, I'm instantaneously
like,
dead.
Hey, there he is. You're dead.
And everybody's like, oh, he must be an aimbot. No, he's
Yep.
just really damn good. Number 2 at level 31 is Bad A.
Bada.
AA.
Bada.
Bada. I've seen this guy too. And then number 1 is Deadly Spikes. And so
Yep.
Deadly Spikes is in
Spikes. Are you
Mhm.
in
sure?
this week,
Yeah.
or sends us a note this week, then give us a holler at us and we'll give you a shirt.
Yep.
Level 34. for deadly spikes. Now here's the kicker. Fancy that. Top kills also deadly spikes.
Mm-hmm.
21,930 kills
Well done.
since the open beta started.
The lurker wants us to nerf that sheet. Uh-huh. Nerf that sheet.
What about top deaths? Funny enough,
Is that me?
funny enough, top deaths and top pwns were actually also somebody that was in the top 10.
Yeah.
Knotted Hair actually was in the 7th spot in top 10, but also was top in deaths, which is kind of like my situation. I play a lot, and so I level really well, but I'm clear my KD is not good. And then top pwn, so he also does a lot of pwning. 3,100 pwns
That's
just
probably why.
from Knotted Hair.
Mm-hmm.
Because he actually
Takes
Gets
that
the
risk,
kills.
takes that
and
time
like
to
as
pwn.
the person who does
That's an
animation,
interesting-
I would like to thank Knotted Hair
For actually
really
doing it?
supporting this. You have a fan now.
Nice, nice.
Is that Deadly Loner shouting out right there? Is that?
No, that's some
He
group.
says, "Hey, it's Deadly Loner."
That color of text is
That
horrible.
I can't even read that. That text is
Whew.
painful to my eyes.
And D-Man is just for the record, D-Man is number 118,141 on the list.
Oh.
That does not.
Somebody
surprise
asked
me
me
at
to
all.
throw that one in there.
Does not surprise me at all.
No, that doesn't surprise me. I kind of
Yeah.
seems like appropriate.
I already did the shout out for Shamanad a little while ago, Dusty. So what else do we have? That's a cool thing. I want to keep doing that. So if you guys want to keep doing that, then let us know.
Yep. So if you want to see your name in the top 10, keep playing, keep leveling, keep kicking butt,
Again,
or
if you
die a
wanna
lot.
play,
One of the
just
two.
Go to offensivecombat.com, log in, Facebook account, start playing for free.
Completely
and then
free.
Please go to the forums or send us an email. Let us know what improvements you want to be made, suggestions or ideas you might have, because we value your opinion. And shout out.
I can't confirm or deny that.
I don't know if I can hear her actually.
It says your mic is cutting
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Can you
Here, move it right here, right in front of. I know
Want me to
it's
put it up my nose?
just wiggle it. Just a
that's
little bit.
perfect actually. Just leave it right there. That's actually really good. Yeah, I know it's really annoying, but then they can hear you.
Yeah.
We'll do some more shout outs at the end.
Okay.
There's some people asking for additional shout outs, so I'll hit the shout outs again later. I guess that was a good segment then. And I want to keep doing the top players until we start to get leaderboards. And even then, I was talking to Sabrina and saying maybe we should continue to do that, and that would be cool for everybody to hear, and maybe we can start giving awards away live around that instead of what would you do for a
Yeah, just working
Klondike
in conjunction
shirt,
with the in-game leaderboards. Absolutely.
Okay, so let's talk about some interesting stuff that went on this week. So, what do we have? We had the Halloween stuff, right?
Huge.
So all the
Yeah.
Halloween stuff, really big performance improvement. But let's talk about Halloween stuff for a second. So, I mean, people are really enjoying it. We're getting a lot of good feedback from the Trigger Mortis level, which is our sort of haunted world.
Excellent map.
It's very cool.
Thank you, Spencer.
Yes. Big shout outs to Spencer.
Tons of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing how quickly it came together.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And so that was really cool. I wanted to ask you guys, what do you like? What's your favorite thing in the new content?
Oh.
I absolutely adore Trigger Mortis. It looks awesome. It's fun to play. As far as new content coming out, character-wise, I love the alien. Like to dress him up in some crazy space armor, and jiggle the mic. No, the alien is awesome. Oh, you made like a little.
No. I was doing my own. I thought it was my nose that was blowing into it, so I'm
is it mine?
trying to see who it is.
It's probably me. You made me stuff this thing on my nose.
Wait. Let's all put it.
No. Do that to them.
That's wow.
I was just trying to figure it out because I could hear it.
Stream
It's-
got weird quickly.
So Sabrina, what do you think?
As far as characters, I love the mummy.
You like the
I
mummy?
Mummy
think
is
the
awesome.
mummy is awesome.
Yeah. dresses up with a lot of other characters really well.
Yeah.
I
Combines
saw
with
a lot
people.
of mummy heads.
Yeah. The
saw-
pumpkin head.
Saw a
The
lot of
pumpkin
pumpkin
head
Pumpkin
heads.
head is really
too.
good.
Saw a lot of pumpkin
Yeah.
heads.
They're all really great. I mean, I don't think there's one thing about this that I don't like.
I hate Mucko the Clown. He haunts my dreams and creeps me out.
I love his pants.
He is freaky.
There's a lot of freakiness in that
Yeah.
content.
Pants are
Yeah.
amazing. though.
I'm a big fan myself. There was a new gun in the package too.
Mhm.
I've been using it pretty much nonstop. The AK, also known as the Baryshnikov in our game. And then I also like the grenade. I think that's
The-
kind of
the
fun,
pumpkin
and
bomb,
that's
yeah.
not going to be out there for long. And it's
With
it's
the
horribly
Wilhelm scream.
yeah, you can really annoy people with it. It's awesome, and so I just love throwing those grenades and having the candy corns fly all over
Yeah.
the place.
I
So.
Use it
wonder
while you
if
can.
that guy who did that recording way back in the 50s when it was first recorded knew what he was going to become in the future.
No, and it's become one of those things for sound guys. And I'm not a sound guy, but I happen to do a lot of the sound stuff in the game, and not traditionally a sound guy. But every time I worked with sound guys, they always had to have this somewhere in the game. And so
Yeah.
when I finally had an opportunity, I'm like, well, this is one of those times. If I were a hardcore sound guy, this is what I would do in this case. And so I actually threw it in there. But that was a lot of fun.
I like it. I am not knocking that. I just want that to be clear. I think it's amazing.
Canna Banana wants to know, if you purchase the pumpkin grenade, do you keep it?
Yeah, everything
Yes,
that
you do.
everything you buy is permanent, stays permanent. We will. Many of the items will be limited though, and we'll give you warning.
Mhm.
But we are going to turn off a lot of those items for people that haven't purchased it permanently.
Right.
So what else do we got? So
buy
we love
stuff.
the level. We love the new
Yep.
content.
Yep.
We got more content coming at the end of the month, and we'll start to tease that stuff next week. I'll tease a little bit. We have some stuff around the election coming up, and so we're going to talk about that next week. We definitely have some new characters and some new pwns, quite a few of them actually, that are coming online, that are going to come at the end of the month. In terms of other things in this build, we had a pretty dramatic performance increase
We did.
for some people on some machines. We're still working on that pretty diligently, but there's tons of people are saying how much better they are.
so much so it was almost like a strange question that they posed in the forums. Like, did you guys increase performance? Like, it was a bad thing. It's like, do you
We
want us
did.
to take it away?
We did. And well, we had some people that are actually really prolific players in the game, or at least in the forums, make comments like, I plunked down some cash now that I could, run at a decent frame rate. And these are people that have been complaining since day one. So it's nice to see some of those people that really have stuck around and hung out there waiting for us to fix the stuff, that they're seeing the improvements.
Yep.
Ben is jumping the gun on you.
What's he doing?
But
He's talking about levels coming in the future.
You know, I'm not going to comment on anything he's saying because he has no idea.
I'm going to
what's
say
on.
it's a volcano. Well,
but it's
I'm not saying it's a
It's a
volcano,
volcano.
but it's
I'm
probably
not saying
ancient
I'm not saying
volcanoes.
it's aliens, but
It's not ancient aliens,
No,
but there's
but
no other.
There's no other way.
Yeah, so it could have to do with lava. It could have to do with hot stuff.
Hot things.
If it's related to
might
Chris, then it's
be
automatically hot
hot stuff. Yeah. I'm not
Why
going to
not?
say it's a volcano, but there may be molten rock involved.
Nice. And midgets, Rage
And-
the Cat says. He's like, how do I work that in?
I've got
By the way,
New
nothing
grenade.
for midgets.
By the way, side
Midgets.
note, every time we have any creative meetings where we try to come up with new content,
they get
Ben
Yeah.
always throws that out.
yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
No matter
There-
what it is.
I find that consistent for any.
Hey, we
game
need a new
development
texture.
team.
We need a new texture. How about a midget texture?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
But it's no matter what. That's the comment. So
I would like to take this opportunity to
and there we go.
apologize to
And
everywhere.
and he's blowing our big secret, our big upcoming secret. So nobody read what Rage the Cat has to say on the chat.
Yeah, it's all lies.
That guy's out of control. Somebody needs to stop him.
What else do we got, guys? We have so we talked about the content. We talked about performance. We're not talking a lot about this, but this week we're working on putting our servers up in Europe. And so very, very soon for our European friends, they're going to have a place to play with very low ping and no lag.
Does that mean they'll not be bothering us anymore?
In some
Or-
cases they won't be.
Excellent.
In some cases they will be because
Okay.
they're the bane of our existence.
Right.
But no.
Yeah.
No, I mean we'll actually have servers in multiple locations now, and we'll have technology around actually serving up to people that are closest to those servers, and so you'll start to get much better performance all around in
That
terms
would
of
be
lag,
good.
and so that's great. And Dublin Johnny, of course, is very excited about that. So not surprisingly, since he is Dublin Johnny from Dublin.
There's no proof of that. There's no proof of
I'm
that.
pretty
there
sure
hasn't been any proof.
I'm pretty sure he is.
I think he's a guy from Jersey with a funny accent. That's all I know.
I hear they like Lucky Charms, Ben says.
That's actually a fact.
Speaking of hugging out, these two.
Yeah.
They're magically.
and
They need to
Johnny
share a
have-
potato and just hug it out.
Ben
my
and Dublin
God.
Johnny are magically delicious together.
Whoa.
Let's talk about what you're working on, Sabrina, because you've got a lot of stuff coming up at the end of the month. I want you to.
do.
Yeah, what you doing, Sabrina?
I'm
What you doing?
many a thing.
Many things.
Yes, unlike you, I am always working.
No.
Look, someone has to browse the internet. It may as well be me.
I have a couple of things that are coming out as far as poems that are making their way. I have an homage to one of the greatest kung fu masters
Nice.
and philosophers of our modern time, which I'm
Jean-Claude
very
Van Damme.
excited about.
Yeah.
Yes,
Looking forward to that.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. We also have some. What else do we have coming up? Got so many, and I haven't.
We're gonna bring some back that were out.
Yes,
we're
we
gonna
are
bring
bringing
the
some
throwdowns coming back. And
I think that is.
I
Coming
think
back.
there's a couple others. There's oh man, there's definitely some ones made famous by some TV shows coming in.
There, yes.
Yes.
Yes, there is.
There's what else is there? There's some Wild West oriented one.
There
that's
is
coming in.
some, and that one is a dear to my heart, as it is also an homage to an animator.
It's pretty wild.
Of my favorite, and he's very wild and crazy and bandit-like.
Bandit-like, that's right. But we'll probably be showing some of that stuff next week.
Yeah,
Because
very
we'll have
exciting.
it open up in the build, and we see this stuff all the time, so it's almost like commonplace for us to actually see these happening, but we don't realize that.
Yeah, so when
They
you
don't
ask,
get to
like,
see 'em.
what's
We've been
the
seeing-
newest one? It's
we've
like,
been seeing
I
'em
don't know,
for-
I've got 40.
I honestly have no
We've
idea
been
what
seeing
you
him
guys
for
are
months.
talking about right now. Like, you guys are like, oh, these new phones. I don't know. Because I play with
He
them all the
really
time,
does.
so I
Actually, I
don't
think
have any
one
clue.
of them is one of your favorites.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that the one I'm thinking of?
Well, why don't you say it?
Probably,
Why don't you
yes,
say it?
'cause
Why don't
I
you
have
say
I
it?
that
don't want to. Is it the
telepathy.
Pew Pew Happy
Yes.
Dance? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
All right, that's actually absolutely my favorite phone right now.
And that's coming out at the end of the
that is-
month.
Yes.
And
I'm
we've
very
got
excited.
some pretty crazy character stuff coming out related to those as well. The cheerleader is going to be coming out, which we showed in some
yep.
videos, and a whole bunch of others. And actually, you're going to be really surprised about some of the characters that we're introducing over the
Some
next
of them, yes,
couple weeks.
Probably very much.
So I'm hoping you're surprised by it anyway. What about you, Chris? What are you working on?
What you working on?
We know you. We
levels.
kind of know now since
Level.
Rage
Well,
is pretty much
there's-
giving
yeah.
up all the secrets.
There's a couple new maps in the works. I don't want to talk too much about them. I don't want to spoil them, but we have one that may or may not involve lava. That has not been confirmed or denied, except by Rage the Cat, who you should never believe.
Indeed. I
yeah.
couldn't have said it better myself.
We're hard at work on that one right now. The other one was that coming out at the end of the month?
Yeah, I think we have that one in the can.
Hey, so the lurker would like to know about a snow level.
A snow level.
This is very dear to us here, lurker.
Fancy that.
That has been
Right?
mentioned a couple times.
About the same amount of times that midgets.
That
has been
midgets.
mentioned.
We're going to end up with a level that's just midgets in snow.
Snow skiing midget
It's just
level
going to be ridiculous. It's
with-
going to happen. Yeah.
with whatever pwn it is that keeps getting mentioned.
If our art director has his druthers, there will never be any snow on the planet Earth ever again.
Maybe we can get Alex to come over and do his patented pwn
That would be good.
at some point.
That would be good.
And then that's the other thing that gets mentioned. So those three things together. If somehow we could have a snow level that did Alex's pwn while looking like a midget,
it would be pretty amazing.
it would be done. We would be done.
We would
Nirvana.
win the game, win the
There
internet.
you go. Win the internet. That's right.
But yeah, there is one other level that's hopefully coming out at the end of the month. It's gosh, how do we describe it without
I think
describing
she
it?
kind of
I
described.
think it's beautiful.
She kind
It
of
is.
described something that goes along with it in one of her pwns, and so
As one
the
of our
the
kung fu masters.
yes, it's a gorgeous.
serene place to
It
be.
is. It is a serene.
it's not very
relaxed-
serene when you're in there, but
No.
That's true.
but when there's nobody in there but me,
Serene chaos. That's how I'll describe it.
Serene chaos,
It's
indeed.
gorgeous. It's actually one of our best looking maps. I'm very excited to unveil it. A lot of work went into it. So
Nice,
yeah,
nice. So we're gonna probably show that off next week.
yeah.
In
Pretty good.
anticipation for the end of the month, and so Very cool. Anyway, we have a couple of levels coming online pretty soon. Got a whole bunch of characters. We're just going to keep... We have tons of content that is in the pipeline right now, and we're just going to keep flooding it out to you guys.
No, we're
And
gonna take
if
vacation.
you'd like to see it, please go to offensivecombat.com so you can log on and play.
What would we do without you?
We have tons of content actually
I'm
in the
trying
game
to stay on
today.
point
I
here.
know. Like, that's what I'm saying. If it wasn't for you, we'd just be over here like monkeys, just like never even once mentioning the website or how they play the game.
Oh my gosh. Nice. Send your
That's
just ignore whatever was in the
wow.
chat just now. Just ignore that.
that's.
Wow.
I'm actually okay with that.
That's hilarious.
It's not my email.
You know what? Before we go on to the next subject, I want to go back and
Apparently, we need to mic your mouth again a
Oh
little bit
my
more.
goodness. It's not my headset. Okay.
You're a liar.
It's not. No, it's not.
lies.
Speak louder.
So shout outs.
I am a soft
I want to do some shout outs.
person, okay?
That's not true.
I want to do the
What?
shout. I want to shout
yeah.
out to those guys in the
All
shop.
right.
Apparently, we threw it out there before they were out of school.
Okay,
and so
let's do it again. Let's do
you
it
ready?
again.
Together.
Yeah. I don't know how to say it.
It's Chaminade.
Shamadabada.
Shabadabada. Shabadabada.
I would like to
Chaminade
send
High School.
Let's do it. Big shout out on 3. 1, 2, 3. Shamanamada.
You mess it up.
Chaminade
You mess it
High
up.
School.
Chaminade
I'm
High
not
School.
looking at the paper like you are.
Yeah.
You're like, let's read it
Look,
together,
that's
and you're
17
only
consonants
looking
in a
at
row.
it.
That's not even a word. What is that?
Andrew and John.
Andrew and
And a
John.
whole bunch of the guys over at Chaminade High School.
Keep it up,
Apparently-
guys.
Southern
Gra-
California.
Southern California groundswell of players
Yep.
coming from there, and so we thought we'd give
Keep
them
it
a
up,
shout
guys.
out.
Thank
So
you,
That's
guys.
awesome. We're going to get it
There you go.
banned so that it becomes even more taboo and more awesome for
more
you guys.
banned, the better.
Yeah, the more banned, the better.
Actually, that should be our tagline: offensive combat, more banned,
More bander.
more bandist.
Yes, we're the bandist. I don't even know what we're saying anymore.
You guys are
What else do we got?
butchering the English language.
Samurai.
When you're talking about a high school where people go to learn the English language.
There is no proof of that either.
Yeah, clearly that didn't happen for us.
Did you guys not see that MSN article about banning flaming hot Cheetos in schools?
What?
This is the
They
hot
banned
topics.
Surge when I was in high school, okay?
Surge.
I cried.
And now they have
a
energy
little
drinks
bit.
that are like 100 times
Yeah,
more powerful.
kids are down on 4
Remember
locos
Jolt?
at lunch.
Remember
whatever.
Jolt?
Yeah, I
Jolt,
love
yeah.
Jolt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that made me dizzy, and then all of a sudden now I'm drinking
And-
energy drinks, and now
Yeah.
it doesn't make me dizzy.
All right, what else?
What else we got? You know what? I want to talk about rentals. I want to talk about gun rentals in
please
particular.
do. And while you do that, we will just sit here peacefully and let you
Put
take
my hands behind
all
my
the
head.
fire for that one.
No, I want to talk to
Okay.
people.
All right.
I want to talk to people about this because it's a big topic of conversation around the office and also on the line online in the forums. We went to a new system recently where we're going to be introducing new weapons quite a bit moving forward.
Yeah.
We had a bunch of weapons that currently exist in the game, and so moving forward, how we're going to handle it is the guns are going to come out and they're going to be trial for the first week. So you can rent them for really cheap. We're just really kind of giving it away and letting people really try it out. So this week, in particular, as an example, the Barishnikov is available for 300 rental. Now you can't level it, you can't do anything unless you buy it permanently with real credits.
Yeah.
But next week, when that trial period is over, you'll be able to buy it with both cash and credits. And that's how the system's going to work later on. And so there is a premium in being able to get it a little bit sooner. So you can buy it sooner and level it faster than some of the opponents if you buy it with cash. But you can also try it for free during that trial period. And we'll be doing that with weapons each week. And the weapons that are currently not available for rental, we'll be cycling those back through as well to give everybody a chance. And so every week when somebody comes in for the first time or has been there before, there'll be a weapon that they can actually try out for the first time or try out again.
Yeah.
We want to encourage people because we do sell all the things in the game for both coin currency and real cash, right? And you can buy all those things either way. To actually purchase the weapons permanently, we made the prices really low.
Mm-hmm.
It will take a little bit of grind, but not an excruciating amount. You do have to work for it. Once you get past that initial purchase, and I know you'll support this a lot, once you get past that initial purchase, there's all this world of upgrades behind it. And so what was happening was the community was generally speaking just renting the weapons. I don't even know that a lot of people that were playing actually knew that there were power-ups and things behind the weapons. And so this is our system moving forward so that people are more encouraged to purchase the weapons permanently, not to buy them for cash necessarily. Of course, we'd love for you guys to buy everything
Yes.
for cash.
Please.
It helps us survive.
I
and
might have children someday
we like this
that
job.
need
We
to be
like this
fed.
job. We like this job, and,
yeah.
and we want to continue to do it. But that's actually not the reason behind it. There's no sort of malicious intent. This is literally to encourage people to actually purchase the weapons permanently.
Yeah.
I'm sure that I have an argument in store with with other people in management over how much we're actually charging for those weapons, that they're too low and things like that. And so take advantage of buying those weapons permanently with coin. Get those upgrades behind them. I want people to start really enjoying that stuff. The other thing is, and I talked to you about this, I'm going to tease this a little bit. I said, Chris says to me, says something to the effect of something like an online guy would say, well, what the hell?
I was trolling.
He was outraged. He was putting me in a headlock.
Yeah.
Putting me in a headlock.
It was pretty violent.
And he was.
Purple
nurples
you can
were
see-
happening.
Whoa,
It was. Yeah.
I was gonna. Oh, ow.
Yeah.
And I said, what did I say to you?
Honestly,
What's the
I forgot
solution?
the entire
What's the solution?
conversation.
You were trolling, and I said, well, you know what would help that is a shooting range for everybody to try the weapons
yes.
out.
Which
And who's responsible for environments in our game?
Spencer, mostly. I told
Way
you,
to
I just
pass the buck.
just browse the web all day. No, I actually like this idea. I think it would be fun to have a little space where people can go and fire their weapons, try out different weapons, see what they like, kind of get a feel for them. And we just so happen that we might have a shooting range.
We've had the shooting range for a long time.
sitting around somewhere
Yeah.
that could be used.
Dublin Johnny is poking and prodding. He wants to know, where does he download the game and how much will it be on release?
That's really nice. Thank you, Dublin Johnny. Oh, and is it pay to win?
I swear he's not a plant.
And
ladies
is it
and
pay to
gentlemen.
win? No, he's totally. Well, he's not our plant.
He's
No,
a plant.
Self-volunteered.
Self-planting.
Self-planted.
If only seeds could.
That is a
self-plant.
good-looking question, Dublin Johnny, and we are going to answer it.
Yeah. So where do we download it, Sabrina?
You do not download.
Oh,
You simply
what?
log
Shut
on
up.
in your browser.
My God.
OffensiveCombat.com.
So free to play,
Free to play.
right? Not pay to win, right?
We are
Pretty mu-
currently in open beta.
Open beta.
But even when we are officially released, it's
gonna
no
be free.
cost to you.
Yeah.
Free.
Aside from the time of you playing it.
Now, if you want to buy stuff, you can. You can exchange time for money in our game, like
and
the
in
pay
the
to win
hope
question.
that Chris has children someday,
Yes.
you will be feeding
Look,
those children.
It is the only.
We're gonna go-
the
we're
only
go back to his-
respect in which
his
this is
future
pay to
children.
win is if you pay, we will win, because we will have money.
Interesting.
I guess, but you won't win for paying, but we will win.
No. They'll win too,
They'll win as well.
but they can win if they grind as well.
Yes.
That was
but then we won't
horribly
win.
confusing.
yeah,
Awesome
really.
job.
How are you expecting them to make sense of that?
Look,
It's not pay to win.
please pay. That's all I'm
Play.
saying.
No, dude, we stopped.
Play to have fun.
All right. Yes.
You
no.
are never going to be a guest on
That's
here
right.
again.
That
Yeah.
is okay.
You're gonna have to do everything in the voice for the rest of the show.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, to wrap that up, right? It's free to play in a browser, right? There's no big downloads. There's not a lot of time waiting. You can jump right in, and it's not pay to win, right? Everything in the game that is game changing can be bought with in-game coin that's earned by just going out and winning matches and getting kills. Or if you don't have enough time, like guys like me, who I just can't play more than an hour a day.
You're busy making it.
Yeah, I want to. Well, yeah, I shouldn't be playing it. He goes home and plays it, so
I
good
do.
for him. I want to. I'll pay a little bit. I'll pay a little bit so that I can get that thing and not have to grind to it. But like I said, everything's earnable in the game, and so it's still very fair. We call it fair to play or play to win,
You can
right?
buy
Not
the
pay to win.
guns with in-game coin. You can upgrade the guns with in-game coin. There's literally no advantage that other people are getting over you by paying money. So
There you go.
yeah, is that more clear?
That was awesome, dude.
Clear
Thank you for that.
No
Well
problem.
done.
Thank you for
redeemed
that.
Yourself
What
as
else
a
do we
guest.
have? So that was the rental thing. Hopefully that answers everybody's questions. If you guys have more questions, feel free to put them in the chat.
Or send us an email or go to the forums
Forums?
at
Yep.
euphoriagames.com and let us know.
I only answered that question because it came up in the forums.
It did.
Exactly. How are we going to know if you don't tell us?
That's right. What else do we have?
Lurkers still wanting. Well, I don't know if we want to talk about clans. It's coming.
We are working on that
Yes.
diligently, and we're still looking for feedback from people on
what
what
they
the
wanna see.
features.
Yeah.
So
What
that's
do you
going on the
want?
forums.
Yeah, start a forum thing. What do you want for clans? So that as we're working on it, we can address it.
Well, yeah, soon, TM. Yeah, I use that all the time, by the way. That's funny, Cam. I actually use that in emails.
Yeah.
Do you
When
email
people
Canna?
ask-
Is that why
not
you
Canna, not Canna,
No.
not Canna, but he's definitely on the same page. We talked a little bit at the beginning about Terminator mode. I'm excited about that.
Playing it a lot.
We've been
lately.
playing the
have been
heck out of
playing
it. We're having fun chasing down the Terminator or
Yep.
being the Terminator.
It
And
is
so
fun.
that's going to be a fun new mode for people. I think people are really going to enjoy it. I think the best part for me is that everybody gets to pwn the S out of
Yeah.
the Terminator at the end.
You will never have as
Group
many enjoyable
pwn.
screenshots as when you have 12 to 15 people pwning one guy in just a massive huddle of pwnitude.
Somebody threw out a G camp.
G
to
camp.
Dusty.
Ooh. Yeah, there it is.
Awesome. What else do we have? So let's let's take some questions and then we'll talk about next updates. So let's take some questions. Let's see if anybody has any interesting questions.
Dublin Johnny actually would like to have a Dunham Smash T-shirt.
We have been
To
talking
show
about
the
that.
love.
We have been talking about that, and we're gonna consider that for sure. For me, he's a tough guy, right? I've known him for quite a bit now, and he's a tough guy, and I think the encouragement that the community is giving to him right now is just so overwhelming that
Oh,
I think
and
I
he's
think
all
he is
about it,
ecstatic.
too, I
He's
think.
ecstatic. He doesn't necessarily want any of that stuff, and so the only reason we haven't done it is only because he's been like, don't do anything. So,
Yeah.
so we're trying to be respectful of his time and him getting better as quickly as possible and being back and not taking over this spot so that you don't have to hear my sorry ass.
So we
Yeah,
can
so
go back
that-
off
Okay.
camera.
It's
where we
funny how it
belong.
works. We want Archer off the show, and then
But it's
Yeah.
so much more organized when Dunham's here. I mean,
Yeah.
we really...
no, it's not organized at all. It's
Maybe we were
horrible.
trying to squeeze 4 people in.
Thanks, Sabrina.
Yeah.
No, it's
We're done.
true. It's true. No, it's true, and those are big shoes to fill. He's got his shit together, and
He has huge
maybe
shoes,
next
actually.
week he does have huge shoes.
You
But
guys
maybe
all have
maybe
massive
next
feet,
week I'll be
sorry.
better. I'll be better. Thanks, guys. Maybe next week I'll be better.
That would be good.
All right,
Beast,
well,
don't leave us out, and there's already a bit banana call out for
Uh-huh.
you. Well, we got something in store for you,
Yeah.
Canna.
Canna, you
don't
may
you worry.
change
Don't
your
don't go
style.
anywhere,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere. Okay, so what else do we got? Do we have any other questions on here?
Yeah. Questions. Your only chance ever.
The
to ask
community
questions.
manager that hates community. Dublin Johnny. I'm sure he's watching, and I'm sure he's appreciating
Will
that.
you be able to pick up guns?
That's a good question,
That is
you know.
a good-looking question.
we're still considering that. We were going to do that early on, and we actually decided
Yeah.
not to do it. And so
yeah, that was talked about.
it's definitely
a
still
long
being
time
considered.
ago.
Definitely
Yeah.
still being considered. It's a possibility. It does change the course of the game, and competitive games like this. It's you really stick to your gun and
Yeah.
level it up, and you really don't want to accidentally or pick up a gun that's crappy. For players that are noobs, it
Yeah.
might be really helpful to be able to pick up a really cool, powerful weapon, but
I think maybe
It's a tough one.
something more in the form of things like the super weapons, which are already spawning around the level. Perhaps if you killed somebody with that and they dropped it, that might be better than picking up the gun that you've customized yourself.
I
but
think that's an
it's-
interesting
it's-
idea.
It's
Yeah.
stuff we've talked about and we will continue to talk about for sure. Are you guys okay with us running a tournament?
Of course.
Yeah. Wow.
got to talk to the big bosses. But yeah, no, CSN Steve, we love you guys. So
Mhm.
we had a big tournament with CSN at QuickCon, so
And it was awesome.
yeah, it was a really cool tournament.
The videos, I assume they're still up somewhere, probably.
I think so, yeah.
And they are awesome to watch. Great commentary, great matches.
And
So-
again, congratulations, Zero, our winner of that
Yes.
match.
Yeah, Zero's still one of our top players. Let's talk about a little bit, and we'll get back to some questions. Let's talk a little bit about this week and next week's improvements that we're going to be making. There's not going to be a ton of content this week. There may be something. We're kind of keeping that hush hush.
Yeah.
But I'm working on a couple of things. One, I'm working on daily and weekly awards, right? And so something that's been commented on in the forums is something I've been working diligently on is the idea that if you come back day after day, you actually get some coin reward, and that'll help people with the grind,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
especially with getting coin each day. And it's encouraging, for people that come back a lot, and we love all the players that keep coming back, and we want to give them a reward and some bonuses for that.
Absolutely.
And then this week we're working on really, really big lag improvement stuff. And so this is really exciting because we'll have servers across the country,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll be served up to the server that's fastest for you. And that's a big difference from right now, where we have all of our servers in one place and everybody gets match made to those. And so that'll be really exciting. And then post that, we'll start to put in things like, server lists and actually being able to pick. And then Friends will come back in its full functionality. Actually, today Friends stuff is working fully functional.
Pretty well,
it's
yeah.
been
Right,
doing
we've
a
turned
lot better.
we've turned it on today, and we've made some fixes around that. And so you can friend people and chat and do all that stuff today, just like you could before. And so that's exciting to have that back on. I don't know if people knew that. It's something we fix and check every once in a while. And then one last thing, we sent out to all the people that were in the closed beta an email giving away the content. I know we all have it because I see you guys running around with the stuff on, and you, Mr. Flyswatter over here.
It's executioner.
Well, I had to put it away because I didn't want to be unfaithful to Punchy, but
There you go. There you go. A lot of people haven't actually opened the email.
Really?
Say if they've got free credits that they could buy a permanent weapon with.
Yeah.
Maybe even the Barishnikov this week. They've got a free shirt and a cool melee.
Cool new melee weapon,
Yeah, so it's really a lot of cool stuff.
Free melee weapon, free coins.
Go open that email. Go open your email
It's
that you
simple as
signed up
copy
for.
and paste.
And use some of that right now while the Halloween stuff is still in before the end of the month.
Absolutely.
And speaking of shirts, since
Yep.
it is still October, we have some shirts that are available to purchase, and proceeds of that will actually go to donations for breast cancer awareness and research, which is very, very important. So we've got 3 shirts.
Yeah. Well, we have
think
two. We have two. We have
Two.
the Boobies Rule shirt and then the breast cancer awareness shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And I've moved those into the front of the marketplace so that they were more obvious for people. You know, October's almost over, and we want people to join in and help us with that. There are.
Yeah.
Can't await your turn.
So yeah, please check those out. Somebody wrote a story on that just recently that we're one of the few
They
games that
did,
actually
yeah.
has content like this, to where we can actually do some things that are a little bit more socially conscious
Yes.
or irreverent, if you will. So it's cool. We can do both.
We're topical here at U4iA.
Yeah, we like. Yeah, well, why not? What were we talking about today? What was the new?
What?
Did you hear it? You didn't hear the conversation about the binder?
Oh, no, that
Oh,
was the first thing I heard when I
lordy.
came into the office.
Yeah. So
So,
that was a horrible and awesome conversation.
we're topical here.
See Sabrina roll her eyes.
She's
Okay,
smiling.
so I love that, it's funny, it's great to talk about, but it concerns me a little bit because it is a very important subject matter,
Absolutely.
voting for who is going to be the future leader of
should
your
vote.
country.
Get
so
out
vote
there.
for
Please.
something, please.
Please vote, yes. And you know what's
But I just don't want the memes and the humor to take away from the fact that it is a very
That's true.
important thing.
that is very true, and that's why we're making it such a big deal. But yeah, I mean, for us, that's the kind of stuff that we could poke fun at.
Oh, yeah.
We actually have some stuff. Speaking
It'll
of,
be a two-handed binder pwn, I'm sure. or something.
I'm sure she's not going to like it, but yeah. No, I mean, I think that those are important things to be able to cue in on. We actually are going to have a donkey head and an elephant head coming up, which we're going to be showing around election. You know, we want to do stuff that's going to be exciting for people at that
Maybe we
moment.
can get an election match going,
Yep.
Dusty actually asked me about
Republicans
this
versus
today.
Democrats?
U4iA
Yeah.
admin asked me this very question. Could we do hey, if you have the horse head or the
special
elephant
match.
head, can we actually do special matches? And so we're talking about that. It's possible. It is possible.
And then maybe that would actually decide.
That's not going to have any bearing whatsoever.
Not at
but
all.
would decide who wins, the donkey or the
That's true.
elephant. But
Yeah.
But again, if you want to have donkey and elephant heads in your game, please go to u4iagames.com, sign up and play. It's free, it's
It
fun,
is.
and we enjoy seeing what you think. And that's why we do this every week. We like this
yeah.
this one-on-one opportunity with our players and our users. And we are your fans. Really, that's the actual fact of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Run with that, guys. Go.
We are your fans. I got nothing to follow
you
that.
have to flatter as well as receive. You
that
know?
is-
It's a give and
I'm
take
all about the
relationship here.
that is awesome.
Okay.
What else do we have? Do we want to talk about anything else?
Is there nothing else on your cheat sheet?
We're pretty much done with the sheet. Love to see if we have any remaining questions. It looks like Dusty's been knocking out all the questions, but happy to answer any of your guys' questions. What else are we? What else do we have in store?
We have a couple special videos that we're going to show.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
You know what?
And
Why
we're going to
don't
address some serious accusations that have been
Why don't we do that? Why don't we do that
flying
right now?
around here.
Yep. And yeah, you see that? Rage just
Yeah.
commented death
Yeah.
hack. So, Canna, are you ready for this?
We're going to talk about something right now. It's something that there's been an accusation. Can we show it? We have it.
We're gonna show it
All
right
right.
here.
There it is. There it is. So, the title of this video might be Vanderleest is a H4 XOR. I believe that's what you kids call a hacksaw. Now, what I see when I watch this video is my amazing skills obviously beating your less amazing skills.
Hold on, let me pause 1 second.
Look at this.
Let me
see,
pause 1 second.
That shows me killing you. Now, I don't see a hack there. I see what is obviously the better player beating a man dressed like a banana. Let's be honest.
Hug it out, guy. Hug it out, okay?
And if we pause the video,
where are we pausing here?
well, let's get into the slow motion part. See, I'm not sure
Where-
where we're at right now.
Oh, we're
Just
at the
end of
beginning. We're at the beginning.
No, it just
No.
finished.
Oh,
All right, let's
okay.
replay that.
Okay, let's get
All
back to
right.
it. Tell me
All
where.
right.
Tell me
Yeah,
where
yeah.
to pause.
I wish I had a little thing I could draw on the screen.
We need a telestrator right
we
now,
do need a
Canna.
telestrator to show the error of his ways.
And here it is.
All right, so wait
Oh,
for it.
that was part of it
All
right there.
All right, so I see a boxing glove clearly right behind his head. I have the extended melee skill. I have the quick melee hitting F. So there was a
Behind the
shot-
grassy knoll.
there was a shotgun, there was a punch, and if your connection isn't good enough to handle the awesomeness that I am sending it, that is not my fault.
Wait, can we back that up a little
Look at
bit?
that.
Because
Yes.
I have,
And by the way, this
I have-
wolf, Canna, the wolf is freaking me out.
The wolf is awesome.
Not a wolf. That is
Whatever
a,
that is.
That is a puppy Shiba
That is a
Inu.
derp. That
Okay.
is a derp dog.
It is a
Lordy.
weird dog. It's like a wolf dog. Sorry, sorry, Canna.
He's like, that's my dog of 30 years.
Okay,
they
so
don't live that long.
But
So no, there's an important thing that has not been addressed
Yes.
yet. Watch in the slow mo. Keep playing it.
Go ahead.
Now, in addition to your punchy glove,
my punchy glove.
keep playing.
Yep, keep playing.
I want you to take notice of this character, this
the
panda
creepy Blair
Panda-
Witch in the corner.
yeah, what's going
in the
on?
corner.
That's not you, is it?
No.
No.
It's
no.
not Barnell in the corner.
No.
Nobody
Because
puts Barnell
I
in
will.
the
I will
corner.
tell you. Notice that that noob tube grenade
Yeah,
yeah.
like, see that line?
situation.
See
so
the
it
line?
bounces behind
Line right there.
Canna. So he is basically blown up from behind and thrown into your punch.
Yes.
It was a combo effort.
Oh,
I don't
Yeah.
think
Oh,
you can
that
take
is a-
full
that is a-
credit
yeah,
for
that's
this.
clearly a boxing glove. in
I'm
your
pretty
head.
sure there's a boxing glove and a noob tube grenade in his mouth. Double rainbow grenade.
Double rainbow grenade.
Okay, so
now that we've put these awful rumors to rest,
we're gonna actually show another
we're
Canna.
going to show another Canna video that I have to just give Canna huge props for because this is probably the coolest thing I've seen
the
all day.
funniest. Yeah,
This is,
I love this
This
video.
is called. You're probably not going to get much sound, but this is called "How It Feels to Use the Razor."
Inoffensive combat.
Let me get some sound.
I'm going to need to minimize that.
No,
Yeah.
this
Oh,
is
it
fine.
doesn't-
This is
doesn't cover
fine.
it
Yeah.
up? Okay. Easily one of the finest works of art I have seen in these many years. And he's not wrong, I would say. He's not wrong in his...
No, actually,
Yeah.
he's not.
All I can
He's
say
not
is
at
let's
all.
get this man a nice video editing suite and just let him go to town.
If any of you would like to see this, Canna Banana has Kanda Win is his name on YouTube. And
Go
you
there,
can check these out.
watch his videos. They're awesome.
They are very funny.
Referencing not only Rambo, but one of my all-time favorite films, UHF. Just absolutely brilliant.
Well, there you go. We're gonna stop it there.
Gonna end
'cause
it there.
It goes on and on in awesomeness, but we're gonna go ahead
So
and
go to his page, watch the whole thing. It's great.
let's see if we can get back to the right thing here. Oh,
Uh,
there we
well played.
are. Okay.
All right, do you guys feel better? Do you have your
Lordy.
moment?
There you
Oh.
go, Canna. We little
Yeah.
personal shout out for you today.
Much love.
And we very much enjoy this. So if anybody else would like to rise to the challenge, the
Uh-huh. Yeah.
overstretch and go past the bar that Canna has now set, We love your videos.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's start a little contest. Maybe whoever makes the best video every week gets a shirt.
Yes,
Or,
we watch them.
or
Yes.
we can
Speaking of which,
we can highlight their video on the
And we can
on the
maybe,
broadcast.
yeah, if it's good
We
enough.
Do we want
might
to
get
give
on
away
the stream.
shirts?
Yeah.
I think we need to give away
We
shirts.
do need to give away shirts.
We've got
Let's do
this
this.
lovely Just Pwn It Offensive Combat T-shirt in a lovely shade of
Heather orange.
I like-
Is that
actually.
Heather orange?
Heather orange. This
What
nice
the
hell is
blending
Heather
pattern
orange?
Is
What?
Heather.
Why do you know this?
I'm a girl.
She's a girl.
Fair enough.
I didn't even know there was.
Yeah.
I thought Heather was a
I
girl's
thought that
name.
was just a movie, Heathers or whatever. Jesus.
It's a good movie. Good
All right.
movie.
Keep going, girl.
And I have here this lovely cockshot shirt.
Say that again.
Oh yes,
One more time.
cockshot.
There it is. Jesus.
Covered.
I love my job.
That's hilarious. Oh, here, let's. We're gonna go back to the thing here. So let's see who's gonna win. Who is Heather? Who is Heather? Let's give out a shirt.
That is Archer's name on the weekends.
Ben, if that wasn't you, I'm sorry.
That's hilarious. We won't answer that
All right.
one, but we're gonna just.
Sexual harassment case.
Yeah, that's.
Very
We're
true.
like a walking
Well, we did already
harassment
say
case.
midgets like 12 times in the stream. We got a lot of problems going
The
for
game
us.
is called Offensive Combat. I
Fair
just
enough.
want to point that out there.
We appreciate you
Offensive-
saying that.
Play offensivecombat.com
And this is
if
offensive
you'd like to
office
play this
space.
game.
Transition. Woo!
Exactly.
She is-
Segue.
Yes.
Segue.
Yes. Free to play in a
Free to
browser,
play in a browser?
and all these guys in here are having a lot of fun with it. So
Did we give away any shirts?
No, we haven't yet. We're
Oh.
we're on that.
we did.
We
Dusty,
tried.
we talked to Val about the upcoming modes already.
We did.
We did.
Maybe if you'd log in on time.
Ooh, dude.
Wah, wah.
Do know.
He's gonna own you next time.
Yeah.
So what's
Getting
out?
some emails
Who are we
in
giving?
about
Who
5
are we
seconds.
giving the shirt out to? Who's?
All right.
Yeah, what do you who really wants this shirt? Who
I swear it says give it to the midget. I don't know who that is. So
can't see the
just a
Give-
lawsuit segue. That's awesome.
Give me 200 credits. Give a T-shirt to Noosh.
news?
He's wearing a shirt. I've seen it. He's all
Yep.
right.
Yep. He's good. He's got a shirt. Oh.
Hippie Eater.
Hippie eater. That's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say a cockshot goes to Hippie
Okay,
Eater.
so
Sure.
send us a
Yeah.
PM
That's a
on
belly full of
the
patchouli.
Twitch TV personal message, and we'll get you one.
we'll send
Okay.
that out to you.
Make
Yep.
sure you put your address in there, not on the feed
Yeah.
here, but in
Name,
our
address,
personal
credit
message.
card number. Get all that sent to us.
What else?
Size
Who
is
else?
important when
Who
it
else?
comes to a
We
T-shirt.
only have one
we got
size.
it. We do have all the sizes
One
now.
size fits all.
Just bear in mind too that when we send this out to you, depending on how far away you live from us, it could take up to 2 weeks to get to you. But we
See?
do send this out.
See, Dunham would have remembered that.
Well, that's why
And
we have
thankfully,
Sabrina.
Sabrina's here to remind me of all my disorganization. T-shirt for Obama and Romney. Yeah, we're thinking about that.
Omni.
We need to still give away the Just
Yep,
Pwn It
we
shirt.
have a Just
What the
Pwn It
heck?
shirt.
Nobody
One more.
wants any
Nobody
shirts
wants
anymore?
this?
You
You
kidding
guys
me?
are all giggling away over here. Let's
You give me
see.
200 credits, yeah, you know. Give me 200 credits.
Yeah. I want 200 credits, quite honestly. They won't give them to me either.
Nice. Just ignore those, Sabrina. Ignore.
Oh my goodness.
There we go.
Yeah.
Particle Man 55.
There it is. All right.
You got the T-shirt. And we do send shirts to England, so
Of course we do.
what is that? Skahayas.
Shabba-dabba-da.
Make sure shabba-dabba-da. Come by next week and we'll have some more shirts to give away. So
Yeah, congratulations those
Yeah.
who received a shirt. And
Yep.
tune again next week and we will give away more shirts because we have so many of them.
we do. We have lots of shirts. If you want to buy a shirt,
They can't, can they?
No.
No, can they?
Not yet.
just send your cash to
We're working on this
Mhm.
send cash
in an
to
appropriate
Chris
legal
Vanderleest.
ways.
Yes, please send your cash to me and my unborn
for his
children.
unborn child. Seek care of unborn child.
Uh-huh.
Cool guys. So that's yeah.
Is that the I'm going to kill you?
You're already long dead, my friend. So we'll be back next week. These guys may be here. Shore's probably going to be
We'll
back.
probably be back.
So one of you guys
Oh.
might get the boot. I might get the boot. Who knows? We'll see how it goes.
Or it could be
A
just
four-way.
More people.
Yeah.
People
I don't know
you've
how
never
much.
seen
Should we just
before.
keep moving the camera duck?
Keep crowding more and more people into the
Keep
space.
plugging in
Yeah.
more headphones.
Yep.
Bring in people from
we could do
outside.
that.
Some dude
we
found
should
on the street one
we
day.
should remind people one more time. Offensivecombat.com. It's open beta right now. You don't need a key.
Free
Yep.
to
Come
play.
by and play.
Free to
Regardless
play.
of what I say.
Free to play. Don't let Chris confuse you.
And if you have feedback, we'd love to hear it. Please go to the forums at U4iAGames.com.
And I haven't mentioned the Twitter address, which is at U4iAGames.
See, I
Please,
don't tweet. That's
please
why.
follow us on Twitter.
We have
and
Facebook.
then Facebook, U4iA Games, and Offensive Combat, both
Yep.
on Facebook. And so we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you.